Today I'm here with a nasty anti-3-star Town Hall 9 base design that survived 6 hits from war. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I have Captain Nemo back on the channel from the Scrappy Academy with an amazing Town Hall 9 war base design for you guys, and like he says, that you should be using in your next war. How you doing, Nemo?
Hey Echo, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the entire Echo fam. I'm doing fantastic. Today we're looking at a base that we took from a recent 50v50 war in the Town Hall 9 Clash Discord community. It's ran by Ayo. She's an awesome streamer and a good friend of mine. And yours.
Yes, she is. And she will be linked in the description below if you guys are actually looking for someone to watch. But Nemo, we're going to get into your YouTube channel and all that great stuff in a few minutes. But why don't you tell us a little bit about this design as we're watching it being built right now?
Yeah, it sounds good. So this is a anti-3-star design that's built. It's kind of has a really odd shape. I really like the wall on the north over there. It kind of splits the troops. It's really, really out of the box. I kind of caught my eye and I thought, how would I hit this base? And honestly, it's really tough. It took 6 hits, and these are really, really good attackers in this war. There was a lot of talent in here. It was a really awesome war. And because of that, I kind of looked at this base and I looked at the trap, the way the expos are set up, and everything is kind of odd. It's anti-air, yet it would be really tough to hit with witches, in my opinion. And loons are tough for this, and so it's a really good base.
Yeah, any base that can withstand 6 hits and then take a 7th hit to finally get taken down, that base did its job in the war. It wasted the opponent's hits, and it just took a lot of time and a lot of effort to get it taken down, which in my opinion is successful, which is why this video is being made right here. So as you can see, we have the king. Oh, is that the, yeah, that's the king right there on the outside. What are the highlights? What attacks really struggled in this war from this base? What strategies?
So there was a bunch of hog attacks being run. So this is actually a cool war. One of the rules was no witches and no bowlers in here. So there was a lot of out-of-the-box attacks, but really one of the strongest Town Hall 9, right? There was a lava loon, there was actually a couple of lava loons, and there was a couple of hog attacks. And yeah, this base ate them up. It really did.
And I mean, yeah, so that means no witch slap, which is one of the most common attack strategies in war, but it was really cool to have this war and not be able to see those attack strategies, because it just kind of made it a little bit more exciting, and it gave us some great attack strategies to take a look at the same time. And I noticed that all the storages are on the outside of the base. Nemo, why don't you explain why that's happening right there? Because people are like, they may not understand why storage is on the outside.
Sure. Now storages, they carry the most hit points in your base, right? So they're going to take the longest to chew. And what you want to do is you want to put them on the outside to sort of slow down the troops while you're inside. If you look at the core, most of the buildings on the inside or right in that center core of DPS buildings. So as the troops are walking around and chewing up the buildings on the outside, the troops on the inside, the defenses on the inside are just pounding them with defense.
Right, exactly. So storages, they take a long time to take down. That's basically the moral of the story. So put the defenses behind them, so those storages can basically tank for your defensive units. And now trap placement, and I know you always suggest in the videos, Nemo, that you switch up the trap placement. What do we got here for traps? Anything really fancy?
The trap placements are actually kind of good here. I really like the way he put his Teslas. They're really out of the box, right? You would not think that they're all around. Normally, actually, what I've seen lately is a lot of Tesla farms. Those work really well, specifically against witches as well. So in here, he kind of put them around. I really like that. The traps are pretty good. There were a few that I might have moved around, but at the same time, if you watch the replays, they work really well. And again, chew up 6 hits. So, you know, we got to give him props over here. Really nice base building from AJ.
Exactly. But like you always say, mix up those traps so people don't look at an internet base and say, I know that base. I'm going to go slam it right now, and I know where all those traps are, so you got to be a little bit tricky. And then we saw the wall placement. Honestly, when you look at the wall itself, it doesn't look too crazy. It doesn't look too difficult, but it's decisive. No, that's not the right word. It's Deceptive. That's the word I'm looking for. Deceptive. You should have helped me there, Nemo. You knew what I was trying to say.
uh, it is actually pretty deceptive. You know, so the thing about this wall, because you have to use wall breakers, right? They're relevant in Town Hall 9 anyway, so you have to use them. But because of the wall, and if you come from that side, which a lot of people try to, because that's where the Queen and the Clan Castle and the Expo is, right? So it's a lot of value in there.
Yeah.
You want to come in from there. The thing with the wall is if you're gonna break through there, you have to use a bunch of wall breakers. Otherwise, it bunches your troops up, and when they get to that second wall, they're all clumped up, you know, in one little spot, and really it's really hard to funnel.
Yeah, and that's the problem when you're going through a V-shaped wall like that. You're right, the funneling is so much more difficult, and it seems that that's the side that people are trying to go against. They want to lower the Clan Castle, they want to maybe secure that Town Hall being taken down, so they want to secure at least a 2-star. And I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of 2-stars here today, is that correct?
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot of those.
A lot of 2-stars, yeah, man. And this one, we have some Valkyries coming in. With those are out of the Clan Castle. A whole bunch of Hogs, and we have those Golem. Now, remember, we couldn't do a Ho-Bo attack, so this is more of a what is it? A Go-Va-Ho attack right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
This is one of the ones that strategies that I missed actually recording when I was putting content together for this war, because I did a bunch of strategy videos. While we're talking about videos, Nemo, why don't you let everyone know as we watch this attack finish up what you do on your channel?
Sure, sounds good. I provide a whole bunch of base builds. I specialize from Town Hall 5 all the way to 12. I do all kinds of bases, from farming bases, trophy bases, a whole bunch of war bases. I'm actually working on a whole bunch of videos when it comes to trap guides and really improving your base skills if you want to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, go ahead.
No, it's definitely valuable, and a lot of people from my community here have been getting back to me in my comments saying how they really enjoy your channel, and you know, they were looking for a base, they found a base, and the base did well for them when they brought it to war. So you're definitely doing a service for the Clash community, man, so I thank you for that, and hopefully people decide to go check you out. In the description of this video is going to be a link to the Scrappy Academy, where you can take a look at his latest video, and if you like it, subscribe to his channel as well. And what do we have here? P.E.K.K.A, we have Wizards, Wall Breakers, Valkyries, Hog Riders. Does this attack have a name right here?
Actually, don't know. I think it was a little bit out of the box. It kind of had a whole bunch of different troops. I thought, this is really interesting. And he does really well with this. I've never kind of seen this as a smorgasbord of
Something cool about these types of attacks are you have a troop that can handle every situation, and if you're really good at thinking on your toes, you could deploy them when they need to be deployed. But the base is gonna hold even against this weird attack strategy. Lots of tankage going into the center of the base with those P.E.K.K.A, and the Golem are still doing some good tanking too. The King's trying to pop through the wall, but where is this attack failing? I noticed the baby dragon is still alive from that Clan Castle.
Yeah, he chose to come in from the other side, and when you do that, of course, the Clan Castle not being center, that kind of what causes this to happen, right? It goes to the side and then goes on, unfortunately, to the troops that cannot deal any damage to it.
Now, Nemo, is there a base that can defend against the 3-star, against every strategy, every time?
No, and I always say that in my videos, there's no such thing as an unbeatable base, right? Every base can be 3-starred. You just need the right troops and the right attacker, of course, and then the base will go down. That's what makes Clash of Clans fun, right? If you had a base that was completely unbeatable, then everybody would run it and you wouldn't work. The base building is really, it's a game of averages, but there's a really thin line in the middle between base building, failing, and going, and I really love that about base building and Clash of Clans in general.
Yeah, it's totally true. And I mean, a lot of people, really everyone is looking for the best base. But what you need to realize is that even the best base can be beaten. So you want to get a base kind of like this one that'll take your opponents time and time and time and time again to actually, in the end, 3-star it. So the more attacks it takes, the better that base actually is. And we have the Queen Walk Lalo, which in my opinion is the strongest attack strategy overall in Clash of Clans. And we're about to see it fail. It's going to take 2 minutes to do it right here. Nemo, any highlights from this one that you want to mention?
Well, it's definitely not a fresh hit, I can tell you that. So he knew where all the traps were. He knew where everything was. And again, really done really well. I mean, fantastic attack, but yet the base is still going to hold.
I love the name right here. Hashtag Town Hall 9 Lives Matter. You know what's really sad to me is that in the wars that I covered typically, because I cover all these CWL, NDL, and you know, any other league clans, it's all 10, 11, and 12. I missed the Town Hall 9 stuff, so when this event was going on and AO told me about it, I was so excited, and I recorded as many videos as I possibly could. And well, a little bit of love to the Town Hall 9s, because there is still a huge community for Town Hall 9 that need bases, Nemo.
I know. I've been rocking Town Hall 9 bases. I love Town Hall 9.
Yeah.
It's this community is great for it, and I really, honestly, I really hope that Clash of Clans brings Town Hall 9 back. Just let's, you know, just redo the witches a little bit, and 9's back. I'm telling you, look at this war. It was amazing.
I know, it was a lot of fun, but I'll tell you, they have the Town Hall 5 events. You know, they could do a Town Hall event that is for ESL for any Town Hall level, and I can guarantee you that Town Hall 9 is going to get some love in that as well. I mean, there are so many players at Town Hall 9. It's the Town Hall level when Clash of Clans gets real, man.
Yeah, that's true. It is super. It's where you decide, right, if you're staying or you're quitting.
Exactly, because the hero grind is kind of insane at Town Hall 9. So if you don't have the heart for it, that's usually when people decide to dip, or when people decide that it is going to be their passion, and they become amazing clashers like you.
Yeah, and create a whole bunch of more accounts, and
yeah, exactly.
And become addicts.
Rage Spell could be swagged on this one, even though it was a fail. 54% 1-star right there. And what are we coming in with right here? Another Lalo, no Queen Walk, low heroes on this one too.
Yeah, good attack. I kind of wanted to bring it. He uses Skelly spell too. I love that.
I noticed that. Well, should we call it the guard spell at this point in time, man? I mean, you know, that change happening. It is still called the Skelly spell, but it spawns guards. It's cool. I think it's going to be huge in the meta. We'll see how that changes as well. But we got that Skelly spell being dropped right there on the Queen in the center of the base, so not a bad job right there. Good tactic, but it's not actually going to take her down. One Skelly spell is just not enough to pull down the Queen.
Yeah, he might have needed a rage there too for the Skelly. Maybe that would have worked.
Maybe. He's got the Lalo coming in from the western side of the base, kind of staying away from the Town Hall area. Looks like he's got a lava pup doing a little bit of work on that gold storage up on the top. I noticed that the sweepers in this base make it really difficult for the attack to work properly. Air attacks are struggling because of those sweepers.
Yeah, the sweepers and the direction and where the air defenses are, right? If you're going to run a Lalo, that's maybe why he went heavy on the loons too. If you're going to run Lava Hounds, they're going to run away from you every time.
Yep. I mean, check it out. That air sweeper right there is still up, continuously pushing those balloons back, making this attack fail. And right now, we still have the heroes and a couple of minions to go in, but that's going to just happen quickly. Clean up some stuff on the outside of the base, try and grab percentage. But still, it was a fail, man.
It was beautiful seeing that one minion take down the Town Hall, though.
Do you know what you call a minion that does amazing things?
No, what?
You call it a winion.
Oh, I love that. All right.
And well, that was created over in Poland during one of the ESL events. That name Winion there. It's pretty cool. I like it. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me and Nemo today in this video. I hope you enjoyed the base build, and I hope that you go check out Nemo on his channel. Again, that's going to be linked in the description below, called Scrappy Academy, for your regular base builds. I'll see all of you guys back here later on today with another video. Remember to follow me over on Facebook for live streams soon. Take care, guys, and be good.